All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to February 20th, 2024 iteration of the Kubernetes SIG-Windows community meeting. As always, these meetings are recorded and uploaded to YouTube, so be sure to adhere to the CNCF Code of Conduct. Okay, let's get started. I don't see any announcements for today's meeting. I think the only announcement is Code Freeze is coming. I think that's the first week of March, so 2, maybe 3 weeks left to get anything in. All right. Next, I think we usually give a little bit of space for new contributors, but everybody on the call, I think, has participated and not new anymore. So I think we'll skip that and just get right into the agenda. Tatiana or Amim or Jay, you guys, I don't see any of them on the call. We can take a quick look at this one. I know that there was some chatter in Slack about this. I don't know if there was, does anybody know, was there an open discussion to kind of review some of this, or was there just a request to review this offline?
Yeah, I think it was just a general request. Oh, Tatiana just joined, so
Oh,
talk. But I think it was just a request for folks to review it.
okay. Guys, Tatiana, we were just we started the meeting a little bit late. We just started. I just opened up the link in the first agenda item. Did you have anything you wanted to say about this, or just asking everybody to take a review this?
Yeah, I think we can certainly just move on from this. All I was asking is just to get eyes on reading the doc and just reviewing it, making changes, etc. We don't need to look at it in the meeting.
Awesome. Yeah, it looks like there's already some good conversations going, but I'll take a look at this afterwards. So yeah, anybody who's interested, please take a look.
Thanks, everyone.
Next link, kind of related topic. Do you have anything to add about this?
I don't know, it's more like, I guess, a reference that I was just adding in case anyone is curious to see the list of tests that we ran. So we just ran them on Azure, AWS, and vSphere. Maybe the one thing I do want to comment is that we want to publish the test results. So in terms of Azure, maybe yourself, Mark, and James, if you could please help us out with just making sure it's okay to publish them. I'll be doing that for the AWS side, and Amim has already done that for VMware.
I don't think I can give an answer on this call, but James and I will take a look and try and get that. Take a look. Does it look pretty consistent? Looks like there's a little bit of differences. I think one thing we should do is we should probably, I know we say like the node here too, or not the node, but the OS image, we should say how this was deployed. Because there are some differences with, at least on Azure, if you're using like cluster API for Azure or AKS. And I'm sure there's some differences in AWS too.
Yep.
But we'll try and I'll need to figure out who to ask, but I think it'd probably be good. I think we'll take a look at that.
Sounds good. We'll chat offline.
Yeah, and we are listing the containerd version too. That is good.
Probably want to include the CNIs since some of this is networking as well.
That's the best. That's one thing I was just thinking about is which CNI solution and probably what versions.
Good point. I'll definitely add that.
Yeah. And I noticed that the containerd version is different across the different test runs. So probably I would think we'd want that to be consistent, but I don't know.
I don't know if all of the different, I don't know if they're all like, if some of the other providers are staying on containerd 1.6 because it's LTS, that might influence that.
Yeah, that's our situation on AWS, but I'll see if we can standardize it. We should at least try to, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll try and figure out who to reach out about that too. But yeah, okay, yeah, these look good. Do you have? Is there anything kind of interesting or noteworthy that you wanted to talk about this, or just getting ready to start publishing some results?
No, nothing I think deserves attention.
Okay, let's go to the next agenda item then. James, did you just add this?
Yeah, I just wanted to follow up. So, Ameem and I looked into this last week. I wrote up the general issue that we ran into here with some possible solutions, and then we got involved. We got some folks involved from the cry only stats kept, and they gave a couple other possible solutions. And I put it on the SIG node meeting for today. I don't know if we'll actually get to it because it's the last one, but trying to get to a point where we can figure out what we're gonna do to solve this, because this will cause problems with Containerd 1.7 and the latest versions of Kubernetes. So
Okay, yeah. Did the Kubernetes or did the SIG node meetings? I don't know if it was just their calendar invite, but I think that it moved so it overlaps with this meeting.
oh really? I guess I didn't look.
Let me
I thought it was
double.
at 10 o'clock.
It normally was at 10 o'clock, but then at least my calendar invites got moved to an hour earlier. Oh no, it still says 10 o'clock. I don't know what happened with the calendar invites. Yep, it still says 10 o'clock. Okay, I'll try and join that too then. And is this bug linked against the cry only stats?
Um, I think I called it out, but maybe I didn't actually link it to the KEP. So
Yeah, let's make sure it's linked to the KEP. And is that I don't let me is that going?
no, it's staying in alpha for
That's
1.3.
what I thought.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, oh well we can do that offline then. But yeah, let's try and get this let's just like bring this up for the where is it? Yeah. Yeah. Let's just make sure that like Peter Hunt and folks, whoever's driving it now is aware of it. And then I just want to see how far down the yeah, is it chance? Okay, I guess that's the end of the agenda today. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to discuss? No, we can end a little bit early.
Since we ended earlier, I have one quick thing to mention.
Sure.
Pedro is still here, right? Yeah, I see Pedro. This is more a call out for you. So I made a change that I'm going to be reaching you out to you for. I CC'd you on the PR. It has to do with needing to make a change around the source view in Calico. So I'm just sort of preempting it here right now, but I think I can discuss it offline with you later. I'm working with James on that one.
Sure thing. Yeah, I got your PR open. I was taking a look at it.
Okay, awesome. I guess we don't have to discuss it now, but I'll definitely like open a thread maybe.
Yes, sounds good. If you want to reach out to me on Slack.
Awesome. That's all.
All right. Yeah, thanks everybody. I'm gonna end the meeting unless anybody has any, or end, at least end the recording for now.